Over 10 years.
Okay. Imagine two men, same salary, same job, side by side for 25 years. When they retired, the first one went on a world tour, take his own grandkids on vacation sometime, and lived out rest of his life peacefully. The second could not afford the trips, tighten every expense, and now and then ask help from his own kids with the rent. Same salary, two different endings. The first one did not work harder or he win a lottery. He just hired a night shift employee. Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, tonight I want to introduce you to that hardest working employee you will ever hire, and that is your own money. You work in the day shift and let's put your money on the night shift. Quick show of hands, who has a bank account with some money in it? Everyone, I believe, should show. So keep your hand raised if that money has grown actually in last 5 years. Exactly. The money cannot grow in saving bank account or current account. So we all taught to work hard, save, and keep that money in a safe place. So we parked 1,000 real in a bank account to keep it safe, and check after a year it is still 1,000 real. We feel safe. But inflation quietly walked in, took 50 reals, ate two shawarma, and left without saying goodbye. So it means you can no longer buy the same things with 1,000 real what you could buy a year ago. So saving can protect your money today, but investing can only protect your future. So, sorry. So that brings me to the most popular word in finance, and that is compounding. Einstein called it eighth wonder of the world, but I simply call it an overtime that pays you without showing up. That's a wonderful story. Okay, back to two gentlemen, why one was suffering and why one was enjoying. The first one, who was enjoying the life, he always put his money in investing account in index fund for first 10 years, from 25 to 35, only 10 years. And then he keep that money invested in that account up to 60 years. His money worked 35 years, but he invested only 10 years. The second man, he just wait for 35 and then start investing till 60. His money invested 25 years, and he invested also 25 years continuously. So there are objections and excuses to invest. The first one, I will invest someday because I am still young. I have a lot of energy, I can earn anytime. So money is not a matter for me. The second, I will start investing while I will get a raise. 17 years in finance boils down to one rule. Your raise, all expenses always swallow your raise. You earn 10% more, and suddenly your coffee will be Spanish latte with the view. Okay, so the habits matter more than the amount. So here's my challenge: 3 steps. Read a book on, read a beginner's book on investing. Open an investment account, and always keep a small portion for investing to pay your future self first. I manage corporate books all day, but the account I matter most for me isn't on any balance sheet. That is growing in the dark while I sleep for my kids and for theirs. So 25 years from now, don't look back at the hard work, look back at the harvest, and let inflation go and eat the pizza of someone else. So put your money on night shift starting from tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Shahid, for this wonderful speech. Let's not have only a hammer because Toastmaster and Toastmaster Shahid in particular. Where is he? Is not available? Okay, this is for the others members, so I will take it that way. I expect that speakers should be available when there is evaluations going on. If it is unavailable, tell me. We should accordingly manage it. Okay? VP education take a note of it. Because we are taking time to come and do some evaluation, the speaker should be available. Take a note of it. Very important thing I want to talk about it is the way he developed the speech is very nice. And the most important thing, all of you, please go through the DTM website. It is very important to understand your pathway. Go through that. There's a lot of resources available, and see that what is the purpose of the project, and then develop a speech accordingly. Pathway level 2 is very important. In fact, after coming here, I started going to the DTM website to see that what is objective. The objective is not being circulated to the evaluator. This is very important. The speaker should be basically take a note of it. The speaker should send this evaluation, the objective, the purpose of the project to the evaluator. It's very important. And the purpose of the project is that select a topic. It's very important. Is how to develop the speech, how to deliver the speech, and understand what is your purpose of what you are going to deliver. And is done a good job. His purpose is to talk about the savings. He's being a a lot of finance guys are here. He's a child entrepreneur, I'm also a child entrepreneur. A lot of finance guys are here. And covering that in a very short period of 5 to 6 minutes is not easy, but he has done his good job. So the very purpose of that speech is to see that the night shift he's talking about is put it in that savings in such a way that it will develop, it will keep compounding. These are very good things he talked about, inflation, compounding, all these things. Maybe a bit difficult for non-finance guys, but he's tried to cover it wonderfully nice. Well, and the important thing is the purpose is very clear. Don't waste your money. Don't think that you have enough time to spend. Save. Try to develop right now. Put it at least 10 years start saving. We keep it for 25 years. End of 25 years, you will have that return coming and you will enjoy it. That's a purpose. That is the objective of his way he is developing it. That's he has done very nicely. And that is what I am expecting others also. When you are going to this project, be clear about what is the purpose. Because this is a very important project. When you are developing a speech, when you are giving a speech, you should know that how to draft a speech. First, understand the idea, what you want to communicate to the audience, and then like what he has talked about it. So you need to come out with that. I am giving it to the general audience. Number 2, overall he covered the objective and he was giving a good speech, very fantastic. And this topic is difficult to cover in 5 to 7 minutes. He had done it. Kudos to him. Coming to that areas, what I feel is improvement we need is transition is missing. The transition, this area is a bit tough area. I felt the transition is not smooth. When he has moved to one another, the topic is such that he was finding it very difficult to transition. And in between, he was always looking down. He should never look down. He always should maintain the eye contact. And third one, what I said is clasping his hand. The hand should be free. Then only your ideas, your way of talking, communicating with peace is what I felt he can improve on it. Overall, he has done a good job. So he need to continue. But only my suggestion to all the speakers here is please go through the DTM website pathway, and you need to go through that. After completing the project, you need to update it the DTM website. This is what you need to follow that. This then only can complete the project. Thank you very much. Go to